everybody, it's International Women's Day, and I am just so excited to be here with you. My name is Foluke Ademoko. I am the Executive Coordinator at Joke Aishat Afolabi Foundation. We are so privileged to have you join us for this very first edition of International Day celebration on our YouTube channel. Today we have a special guest, who is going to share with you our experiences as a woman, not just as a woman living with disability, as a woman who is the head of a household. I'm saying this to you so you can understand the layers of discrimination that she may have encountered on her day-to-day activity. Assumpta Khalil will be joining us today, and please be ready to hear her very touching stories. And please join her, join me, join every woman to hashtag BreakTheBias. It is time for us to break the cultural bias against women in Nigeria. Join us to break the economic bias. Join us to break these biases, conscious and unconscious, that comes with stereotypes against women in Nigeria. Welcome.
My name is Assumpta Khalil. I'm a person living with a physical disability. I'm an advocate for the rights of women and girls with disability. I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm a single mom of 2 beautiful daughters. I was not born with a disability. I acquired disability at some point in life as a result of an accident in year 2022, November 13th to be precise. It was on a fateful day. That day was on a Wednesday. I was going to school. I was an ND student in the Polytechnic Ibadan then. I just rounded off my ND as a student of mass communication. And I got back home because I was in satellite campus. After we finished our final exams, I came home, and afterwards I had to go back to school to check for my result because I got calls that it was the final computing of our final result, and I had to go to school to confirm if my results were okay. So that fateful day, I boarded a bus from Oshodi going to Abeokuta because my campus was at Irowa campus. Then on our way going, we had gotten to Pakpai for somewhere around there in Ogun State or so. That's where it happened. It was an head-on collision, and I was sitting at the front of the vehicle, and the vehicle collided with an oncoming bus. The bus I was in, it was an 18 passengers bus. We were coming, the other bus was coming, and that was it. A lot of people died, about 10 people died in the vehicle, and my right hand was amputated as a result of that. That's the only source for my survival. I have faced physical abuse, faced emotional abuse. When I say physical abuse, I've faced battering, because I was once married, and in my marriage I was experiencing battering, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, and so on. So when I went into the marriage, we didn't date, so I saw the other side, and each time I tried to say what you're doing is wrong, I don't have a say in the house. We quarrel a lot. At the end of the day, it results to beating. It got so bad that I got so used to the fact that he's beating me. It's going to end up beating me at the day. I got used to him beating me every day. The emotional part of it was I felt miserable at that time. I didn't know how to come out, how to talk about it. I was psychologically, I was down. It was affecting my mental well-being. I didn't see myself fit to compete or see myself as a woman at that moment. It will always take the intervention of my neighbors to rescue me each time we have issues, because they will come to the door and bang at the door and scream and shout, before he would, leave me. And when it's daytime, I usually pray that evening should not come, because it was that bad. Initially, when I have 2 daughters, like I said, my first daughter was taken away from me. In collaboration with my mom, she aided that, and he took the child. So I was pregnant for the other child. It's been my family supporting me from pregnancy, the initial stage. My family was there for me. They supported me. My friends were there. They took me in. But at some point, I needed to stand firm on my own, which I got support from some friends, some member of my family, which is just been family that has just been helping, family and friends. I got a little or one or two support from them. So I started a very small business that literally is just there to just keep up. It takes someone that has courage and boldness to be able to say she, as a person with disability, wants to wants to live as a single parent. It's not easy. Words can't express how the extent of being a single parent as and a person with a disability. It's something I still don't have the right words to explain how it is, but it's just consistency, being positive, giving it all at no expectation, giving it all. It's just been God. It's not been easy for me. And for Aisha Foundation, I want to appreciate them for even putting this together. My suggestions are that one, they should please encourage women that are single parents or persons with disability, because I've come to realize that at some point in the disability community for women, we have a lot of single parents that are women with disability. One of the suggestions or what the advice I would give to them is get to know these women, form like a cluster group or something for them, encourage them. We need counseling, we need support. For those of us who can still go back to school, how they can help. For those of us who can't go back to school, they can establish them in one business or in skill that is sustainable for them to be able to keep, to be able to take care of the children, if possible. If it's possible, Aisha Foundation can as well support the children, maybe in their mental well-being, in educational, maybe seeing how these children can actually go to school, to make it easy on the side of the mother as well. Just to make life easy for us, it's not been easy. Some of us are facing a lot. Some of us, our children can't go to school. Some of them are going, they can pay school fees. Some of us don't have anything to sustain ourselves, even as mothers, to make these children go to school. Some of us don't even have where to stay because of rejection from family. Some literally are just living on the mere little they can have to survive. So it's not, whatever it is, if, I don't know, they can put it up together, empowerment, help these children go to good schools, empower the mother, create a community for these women to have a sense of belonging, keep like a data for them, make sure that they are really doing what they are supposed to do, and make life easy. My words of encouragement for persons living with disability in Nigeria and Lagos, to be precise, is that first of all, you are not alone. Secondly, it is not the end of the world. Acceptance is key for your moving forward. You have to accept that this is who you are. Once you accept, if you are able to, for some different people, for those who are born with a disability, it's very easy for them to adapt. But for those who are not born with it, it takes some time. It might be months, it might be years. For me, it took me 5 years. So it depends on your level of how you can handle handle issues and your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, and all that. So acceptance is key. And when you have accepted yourself, you must have to do something. You must have to do something. You must get yourself equipped with a job. If you wanted to, all your dreams and aspirations should not be cut short. If you want to go to school, go back to school. So get yourself involved. Do something. Don't stay like you're alone. It's not the end of the world. Don't give up. Giving up is not an option.
Yeah, please join me. Just put your hands together and say thank you to Assumpta. Assumpta has been so wonderful with her presentation today. And she's challenged all of us to come together to break the bias against women living with disabilities and their household. You have listened to Assumpta, and I know there's one or two things you want to do to support the empowerment of women, particularly those of them, who are yearning for education, quality education. You can join the Ajoka Aishat Afolabi Foundation, AAAF, to work together and see how we can put more women in schools, how we can support tertiary learning for women, particularly women who are the heads of their household. I look forward to seeing you next time as we bring to you another very, very important discussion on women empowerment and gender equality. Thank you for joining us. Please visit our website, our social media platforms. Thank you. Bye-bye.